The second season of Dagashi Kashi is another one of the anime I was really looking forward to this season. You'd think since I was looking forward to it, I wouldn't have waited until the second episode was out before I got around to watching it. But I've had it, I've had it opened, a tab opened on my computer, uh, just waiting this whole time, and I've just never got around to watching it because I've been doing other things or watching other anime. But I barely remember what the story was from the first season. I think Hotaru, the her father wanted to buy the main male character's candy shop or something like that, and then that was just kind of it. It really didn't have too much going on. It's weird that the second season has dropped down to a 12-minute format when the first season was a 24-minute format. But I think, if I'm remembering correctly, the first season kind of did two almost disconnected episodes also. Like the story wasn't really coherent. It was just kind of going from this to that. But there was still this kind of overarching story of Hotaru was sent here by some other corporation. That doesn't really even seem to be a thing anymore in the second season. Uh, so far, we've got what was the first episode was about different styles. It was about ramen in the style of pasta and fish in the style of pork. The second episode was. Did they cover anything in that other than the toy boat? I think it was just about a toy boat. Nah, that was about it. I think a lot of the appeal of this show is just the two cute girls. I mean, I saw a lot of fan art and stuff of them. I think that's like a good 70% of where the demographic for this show is coming from. And then the other like 40% or 30% is I think just weeaboos because it talks about niche Japanese toys and candy, and people just eat that up. Just more niche knowledge about a country you've never been to before. And I like it too. I like these little history lessons. I don't know how, like 100. Obviously, they're not super accurate, but they're neat little overviews about like the history of these candies and toys. And I just like learning that kind of stuff. I've actually got a bag of candy and snacks, like the kind of crap you see on this show. I'd got as a present from somebody. I haven't ate anything but like one of them yet. It's a huge bag too. Maybe I should like do like a review video on some of them because it's pretty much the same kind of stuff they sell in this store. Weird candies and stuff like that. But yeah, it was. It's both of these episodes were entertaining enough. I think maybe the 12-minute format suits it better because it is a little hectic. It's mostly just like here's a item from Japan, and here's a little backstory on it, and here's some cute girls doing stuff, or here's coconuts and the other dude doing something funny. The end, and that's good enough. It's entertain. It's sort of like a vanilla show, where it's not really got a ton going on, but it's you still like it, and it doesn't really need too much going on. But yeah, I would suggest watching it if you. I mean, well, you should probably watch the first season if you haven't seen the first season. But you could honestly just watch this without watch because there's no real story going on that you need to know about other than Saya likes coconuts, coconuts likes Hotaru, and the blonde-haired guy whose name totally escapes me right now is also in the Hotaru, and he's Saya's brother. The end, and his dad. Oh yeah, Coconut's dad is like a goofy guy. There you go. That's the whole story. But yeah, I'd suggest checking it out. It was pretty nice. It's an entertaining show, and at 12 minutes, I mean, you can't really. There's not really enough time to get bored with it. So definitely better than Overlord's been so far. Hopefully, third episode of that will be, at least as good as one episode of this.